Your biggest breakthrough is going to come from your sacrifice. It's what you're doing every single day. That's it. The daily habits. The daily habits, the daily actions, the things that you do every single day are creating the results in your life slowly but surely. It's the incremental growth day in and day out that lead to the shift in your body, in your physique, whether it be fitness, whether it be in your business. It's the small little increments of growth every single day. It's not the home run. A lot of people focus on the home run and they overlook the base hit. Stop trying to hit home runs and just focus on getting to first base and then the next base and then the next base. This is with anything in your life. So the biggest breakthrough is going to come from your sacrifice, what you're willing to give up now, because you're not going to get there from the person, the daily actions, the daily habits that you have right now. You have to shift yourself, your identity, the person that you are being, because all it comes down to is how you think, how you feel, and how you act. And that creates your personality. Now, your personality is creating your personal reality. So if you shift how you think, how you feel, how you act, the results in your life must change. And they're only going to change when you change. Because it's not the things, it's not the external, it's not the material world, the outer world, it's the inner world that must change. The decisions that you make to wake up early, to read and reflect on your behavior, to work out, to count your macros, and to drop your vices. This is the process that I teach, and this is the process that aligns you with God, that aligns you with your higher self, so that you do walk the path you're supposed to walk in this life. You do live your purpose, because your conscience is the authentic voice of God. And as you do these things, you naturally just are able to hear your conscience more clearly. People don't find that to be true. People have a hard time listening to their conscience. They're not in touch with their conscience. Why? It's because there's all these negative habits, these bad behaviors that are causing them to not listen to it. They're so disoriented with the thoughts that are coming into their mind that they aren't able to decipher between the right and the wrong. Think about it. When you drink, when you do drugs, your thoughts are in such chaos that you can't think straight, and you think that that's the right decision to go and do those things. But it's not, because every time you do it, you end up with huge regret, you end up in pain, you end up frustrated that you made that decision and ended up in the same spot once again, and you don't listen to your conscience. Regret is your guideline. As long as you can listen to your conscience and regret, then you can remove whatever it is that you regret, and you can start living a more full life, a better life, a life more aligned with God, a life more aligned with your higher self, so that you can walk the path you are meant to walk on this earth. And like I said, it's only going to come from you changing your daily process, because you can't change what's happened in the past. You can't change what's happening in the future. The only moment that you have is right now. All you can do about it is right now. You can start today to shift your actions, to wake up earlier, to drop the drugs and alcohol, to work out, to count your macros, to read and reflect on your behavior that I teach in my program. You can do this and start making progress to get in shape. Not only just get in shape. A lot of people say, oh, like you're just a fitness coach. I'm a personal development coach. Fitness, the physique, is a byproduct of what I teach. And what I teach is mind, body, soul alignment with our higher self. And that comes from waking up early, sacrificing the short-term pleasure of sleeping in. You're waking up early, you're reflecting on your behavior, you're reading personal development material, you're doing a workout that's strenuous, it's causing you to push yourself past the point of pain, past the point of comfort, getting you comfortable with being uncomfortable, facing that adversity every single day. Then you count your macros. Counting your macros will not only shape your body, but it's also keeping your mind in check. because now you're only eating specific foods that are going to hit your macro goals so that you can get the body that you want, but also stay away from the junk food. Stay away from the foods that are not good for you, that are going to cause you to come out of alignment because they're too high in sugar or too high in carbs or too high in fat or too pleasurable. It's going to cause you to come out of alignment. So you're staying in alignment by eating the right macros. That causes you to have spiritual alignment, a higher level of consciousness, because you're staying away from the foods that are causing you to lower your consciousness, lower your energy, lower your frequency. And now you're staying away from the drugs, from the alcohol, more things that lower your frequency, lower your level of consciousness, lower your energy. And now you're doing the things that you have to do to get the results that you want, because now you're not listening to the voice inside that's trying to get you to do the negative behaviors and self-sabotage. Now you're actually investing in yourself, which is the epitome of self-love, is self-investment. Now you're actually doing the things you have to do to get you the results that you want to get, which is the physique, being in great health, being in the great mindset, doing the actions that you have to do to further yourself, not only in your own personal development, but also in your business or your relationships. Because now you're listening to this voice inside you, and now you're guided by this voice inside you that's telling you what's right and wrong, that knows what's right and wrong, because this is your higher self. This is God speaking to you through your conscience. You're aligned now. And this is the point that we get to that's so fulfilling, because now you're no longer seeking your own selfish desires, the short-term pleasures, and now you're leading a greater life, living a greater life, being the example to others in your life, because now you're sacrificing all the short-term pleasures for what it is that you really want. And this is what I teach in my program. DM me on Instagram, MichaelVincentMindset. Go to MichaelVincentMindset.com. Hop on the team, align with your higher self, and live this life to the fullest.